Welcome back. This week in USA Today was an article on how the Girl Scouts are losing members to Christian-based groups. One of the mothers stated that, quote, "I felt like the Girl Scouts' morals were definitely lacking and the girls needed another choice. Have they become too liberal?" Well, founder and executive director of the American Heritage Girls, Patti Garibay, and women's rights attorney Gloria Allred are going to talk about this. Patti, you helped start this group, the Heritage Girls. Why did you do it?
Well, we certainly, as dedicated Girl Scout volunteers, felt the Girl Scouts had taken a real big bend in their moral values when in 1993 they allowed for substitution for the word God in the promise. And that, along with a lot of program elements that they were changing, caused us great concern. And as parents, we tried to make changes in our local council, but we only met those changes with half-truths and denials, and we were just frustrated. So we thought, rather than curse the darkness, let's light a candle and start something new for our daughters. Little did we know that 9 years later, this program would be in 22 states.
Patti, why do you think they made a change? I mean, why did they drop the pledge to God and that sort of thing? What did they tell you?
Well, they didn't really have a reason except that they wanted to be more diverse and open to more members. Although they had many different diverse elements in their program, I just wonder why they made the decision. However, today they say they're not a religious organization, and they never were. They were never built on Judeo-Christian values. And I believe a lot of the parents that are coming to American Heritage Girls thought that the Girl Scouts were representative of Judeo-Christian values. So we're offering an alternative now.
All right. Now, Gloria, good idea or not? I mean, here's a lady that said, I think the Girl Scouts have gone to the left, and, we want them to, represent a different set of values, tries to change them internally, doesn't work. Starts a new organization. What do you think?
I think it's bizarre, John. The idea that the Girl Scouts respect the religious beliefs of the girls who are members of the Girl Scouts is a wonderful thing. And the fact that somebody finds it offensive that the Girl Scouts would allow each girl to say God or to say Allah or to say whatever it is that is consistent with her religious beliefs.
What if they say Zeus?
I can't understand why this American Heritage Group would find that is wrong or offensive.
Okay. Well, Patti, how do you respond to that? I mean, the notion that, maybe we ought to broaden it out. What do you think?
I think it's very important for a scouting program that's based on character development to be built on a moral foundation. And without a moral foundation, and we choose biblical values, biblical foundation, how will the girls know what to do when they are faced with really complicated decisions?
The girls will know what to do because what they'll do is they'll follow their own religious beliefs, and they won't be forced to say a word that is not consistent with their own beliefs. And I also understand that your organization upset with the Girl Scouts about homosexuality, and that you're upset that the Girl Scouts will allow a woman to be a troop leader, whether her sexual orientation is lesbian or whether her sexual orientation is heterosexual. Why shouldn't your girls learn to respect everyone, no matter what their sexual orientation is?
Patti, your word.
My word is that we want, as parents, a choice, a freedom of choice. Our country is based on freedoms. We have made a choice for parents. Now they have options. They no longer have to go with whatever floats your boat philosophy in the Girl Scouts. They can go with a Christian-based program, and they may enjoy that, have fun, and not be suited for social agendas that the Girl Scouts might have.
What if your organization... Let me ask Patti, what happens if your organization is hurting the Girl Scouts? What would you do then?
Certainly our organization would not be hurting the Girl Scouts. We're just offering an option for those that no longer want to belong to the Girl Scouts but would still enjoy a scouting organization for their young, precious daughters.
Gloria, pretty good since the lady says, I'm going to start my own thing. I'm going to start my own deal. You got to applaud that, don't you?
Well, I'm not going to applaud it, but I'm going to say that she certainly has a right to do it, but I worry about what children are being taught. I mean, I'm a mother, I'm a grandmother, I was a teacher in public schools, and I think that children are better off when they learn not to discriminate and to understand that they should accept everyone and have a respect for everyone. But apparently doesn't appear to be that that's what they're going to learn in that organization.
It's sort of an interesting development. We're going to have to see how it develops. They got about 2,800 girls in the Heritage Girls. We'll see if the Girl Scouts, might change it all. We asked the Girl Scouts to participate in this, and they said that they weren't interested. Up next,